Hey guys, welcome back to Farming Simulator 15 Gold Edition with me, BradM73. I want to apologize to you guys for the last episode. It was really glitchy and stuttery. I have absolutely no clue why. I've tried to track down the issue. I've done some testing on this episode, or on this, trying to ramp up for this episode, and everything seems to be performing okay. And of course, now that I'm actually recording the real episode, it's going to be all glitchy. But anyway, I want to send a shout out to Silver.tv for, notifying me that some information on Farming Simulator 17 is out. Now, some of it was kind of like April Fool's-ish, and I'm kind of, in a way, skeptical about some of the information, but some of the other information does seem to be legit. Game Reactor actually did an interview with Giants marketing manager Martin Rabel. I'm probably destroying his last name, so I apologize. But they're talking about Farming Simulator 17 being released in the fall, probably as Farming Sim 15 was, so we can expect maybe like or September to sometime in October time frame. He didn't specify when, but just based on previous history. He also said that it would be released on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. He did not mention Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3 because of certain technological limits to doing so. So they are working on the game. From what I understand, Massey Ferguson tractors are going to be in the game. New Holland is still like the major sponsor. No word on Case or some of the other brands. So we'll just kind of have to wait and see what happens for those. So let's see here. What do I do with this? Guess we'll just have to fold it up. So yeah, they did talk about... actually, in the interview, they didn't really go into what's coming out in 17, but more along the lines of... Like, the interview was kind of like, why the heck is farming so popular, and how they've balanced... the simulation to reality, and and also balancing it for a wide age group. And I got into an interesting conversation, and maybe I should invite Silver onto my channel to have like a farming discussion sometime about what we as farming sim enthusiasts want to see in the game. So it'll be interesting. Maybe I'll do that in the future. We'll just have to wait and see. But I think it's an interesting conversation, and just based on what what Farming Simulator is going to be in the future. I guess we're kind of going to have to wait and see what Farming Sim 17 is before we can say what we wish they had done. But we can definitely say what we want in the game. More realistic tractors and things like that. Now, I tell you what, I'll take a moment here. I wanted to get this lined up so I could wash it. And I need to look at... Okay, so we just have to finish seeding the field 23. Somebody is stuck. Let's get him unstuck. Where is he? Oh, no, he's getting himself unstuck. Yay! So, anyway, in the article that I read, and this is also kind of going through Google Translate, the major, I guess, innovations, if you want to call it that, or the major improvements in Farming Simulator. They're supposed to have sharper textures. In some cases, that's a good idea, especially for soil and grass. We've had fairly low resolution textures, and that was one of the my major gripes, especially because I have such a powerful system, that they didn't really have anything in the game that certain textures seem to be better than others, and when you play at a 1440p on a 1440p monitor, which is better than high definition but not quite 4K, you really start to notice those things. If you're turning your graphics down because you have like the worst laptop on planet Earth, then you probably aren't going to notice those things. But for the guys who are running on with maximum graphics, yeah, you can tell. And so that's something I think it's really going to be important. They also say better lighting, more beautiful scenery. They say that they're actually running on some type of a new light source. It says the developers limited the light source. Uh-oh. Now I think we really are in trouble. Did the other... Oh, nope, there he goes. There he goes. Oh, look at him. He's just like... where's he going? Okay, there he goes. They limited the light sources for technical reasons, and supposedly I don't know if the engine is being updated. It says there is a let's see. They say now there are no more artificial limitations on the lighting sources, so maybe they've updated their engine, or maybe they are using a new gaming engine. Let's see here. I'm trying to translate this. They say especially at nighttime, they say the nighttime effects are definitely going to be a lot more realistic, so that's pretty cool. Whoops. Okay, you are not... Oh wait, I just have to fire them. You're fired. Am I gonna have to start chopping down some of these trees, you guys? Really don't like doing that, but if I have to, I'm gonna have to. So yeah, I've been complaining about the light source in the game for years and years and years, because there's no sun. You just see kind of like a glow in the sky. The shadows do not align with the light source in most cases. Let's just run down here and look at one of the trees. I think they're a lot better in Farming Sim 15, but when you actually time lapse footage, it does not look realistic at all. The lighting, the sun does not align with the trees, which is really frustrating. Now, let's go find a tree. Now, what we want to do, now we don't cast a shadow, but what we want to do is we want to find the very top, shadow of the tree, and we need to kind of find like where we would stand, which is probably about right here. Now, where the shadow should be cast, if we stood back here, okay, we get the whole tree and the whole shadow in the picture, and I can't bring the mouse up, but if you draw a line from right here where the tip of the tree shadow is, and the top of the tree up there, and you extend the line off into infinity, the sun, according to where the shadow is, should be somewhere up by where those two stars are, right in the dead center of the screen. Unfortunately, the sun is down there, and that's what I'm talking about. That's what my gripe has always been. Fixing that problem, and it is a problem. Some people are like, oh, we don't, that's not a big deal. It is a big deal, really. It really is. In the PC game world, lighting games, that's a huge problem. It makes your games look cheap, and if they fix that in the next version, I myself am going to be absolutely ecstatic. I think that'll be awesome. Let's see, what else are they talking about? In addition to optical adjustments, you shall also upgrade engines or other technical specifications. Are you at the beginning, however, still too short of money to buy your own equipment? So now you are allowed to resort to leasing. So, according to this article, it sounds like they might actually have like a rental or a lease option to rent equipment for fields for a short period of time. I think that would be a pretty cool addition to the game. It would allow you to use larger pieces of equipment and perhaps grow your farm more quickly, which is really important. Let's see here. It said then the translation is pretty bad because it's all in German. I don't speak German natively. But it talks about how I guess you'll be, when you cut trees up, you'll actually be able to pick them up with your hand, pick up logs with your hands and load them, like earlier in the game. Maybe I don't exactly fully understand what that would mean, but maybe that's all right. The new crop type is the sunflower, and the sunflower, just like a real sunflower, if you go out to a sunflower seed with a time-lapse camera and you start filming in the morning, and then you film all the way in, from when the sun comes up to when the sun sets, the sunflower acts kind of like a radar dish in a way, and it tracks the sun, or maybe like a solar panel. It can actually track the sun all day long. So if you were to take a picture, and then speed it up, if you take a video of it for the whole day, speed it up, you'd actually see the sunflower tilting and tracking the sun over the course of the day, which is really kind of bizarre, but that's the way the plant works. And I believe that they are updating the lighting engine in order to kind of highlight the fact that the sunflower tracks the sun. That would be my belief. No other word on other crops. From what I understand at this point in time, there will only be one new crop, and that is sunflowers. A little bit disappointed in that. I was hoping there would be soybeans. Soybeans is like one of the biggest crops in the world. Why it would not be in here, I have no idea, but whatever. It says improvements in artificial intelligence of the assistants. That's welcomed. Vehicles and equipment may be leased. There will be more than 200 vehicles / equipment released with the game. So that's a pretty big deal. That's pretty cool. It says the map of Sosnovka, which we're playing on right now, will be included in Farming Sim 17. I'm guessing that it's probably going to be like what Giants did for Farming Simulator 15. They released a new map, and then the old Farming Simulator 13 add-on map for their Titanium Edition or whatever it was is kind of like a secondary map, so you can choose one map or the other. I think that's a pretty good idea. And then I'm assuming that we'll have some brand new map, obviously, that we will see maybe this summer. New Holland is also the licensee. Objects such as pieces of wood can be carried with the hand. For example, you can bring it to a transporter and then throw it in. Supposedly there's some type of throw option for the game. I don't know exactly what that means, but I guess we will be able to throw things. All right, so we got to drive all the way over to the other side of the field, or the other side of the map, I'm sorry, not just the field. And we will be fertilizing that field, and then we will fast forward time. If I can fast forward time, boo, boo, boo. If I can fast... what would be really awesome if they got the license for Share, from Share for but they would have to change the lyrics to if I could fast forward time, and then whenever you actually fast forwarded time in the game, it would sing, but it would be Cher's voice. would be so freaking awesome. No, actually, that's a terrible idea, Brad. Let me know in the comments if you think that would be an awesome idea or a really bad one. And be honest. Please be brutally honest. So please let me know if this game is lagging again. Hopefully it is not. I was hoping the mowing mission would be there, but it's not. Get it? It's not. It's not there. Oh, never mind. Half of you are like, what? And the other half are like, we get it. Or maybe it's like the 2 out of 100 people will be like, we get it. And everybody else is like, what? Oh, man. I got the drone out today, and I was flying it around. It was really super... Well, it wasn't super windy, because it didn't blow the drone away like it almost did like a week or so ago. But it was windy enough where it was kind of cool to watch the drone fight against the wind. And, you know, because it'll hold its GPS coordinates. Like, it'll do whatever it possibly can to stay, you know, in one spot. And so it's kind of like, you know, the wind is blowing across my parking lot, like really like fast and smooth. But the drone is kind of like hovering there in midair, but it's kind of tilted, you know, because it's like it's flying against the wind, you know. So it actually has an airspeed, even though it's standing still. The airspeed would be equal to that of the air that it's, you know, that's blowing by. So if, you know, if the wind was blowing at 15 miles an hour, then the airspeed of the drone is also 15 miles an hour, technically. All right, let's get this done. Let's check on. Are you guys stuck again? He is stuck again. Okay. I'm getting really sick of you, Dieter. I can't see. All right. So this will be the last pass, and then we'll be able to fast forward time. We will be able to fast forward time. So anyway, that is all the news on Farming Simulator 17 that I'm aware of. They didn't really show any new screenshots. They showed people playing what was supposed to be a build of the game. There was also like a April Fool's Day demo of the game, which wasn't really a demo because you went and clicked the download link and it was like, haha, lol, never mind, you know, we fooled you kind of thing. So, yeah, I was definitely kind of disappointed about that, but as soon as I saw it, I was like, this has to be April Fool's. And it was. Oh, well. But yeah, I thought there would be like more screenshots, but there weren't. Just the video interview, which did not have any, did not show anything from the game at all. So yeah, disappointed. Oh well. I'd go and see about buying another field, maybe. I don't know what I'm doing. I kind of want to put this guy on one of the big... Well, let's see here. What do I do? No. Wait, we got another semi-truck, didn't we? I think we did. Get out of my way. I want to... I really do want to keep most of this... most of the money for... Yeah, I can't even afford that anyway. Okay, so... why is the game lagging so much? I really super hope that the recording is not lagging. I'm going to be super mad if it starts lagging out again. Okay. Whoops. If that is me, we are speeding up time. Sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so corny. I'm so corny that when I sit down, it's uncomfortable. That's God. Just okay. Never mind. Never mind. Just you can take that off into so many places that I'm just gonna let you. Oh, anyway. People are like, Brad, you're gross. I know. I know. Let's see. Let's disconnect that. Oh, yeah, let's wash all this stuff off. Okay, whoa, where am I? There we go. Clean him off real quick. Clean this guy off. Woo-wee. Okay. Oh, we gotta turn our flashlight on. Whoa. Come on, don't be laggy. Don't do it. I think the lag is coming from the bad game engine switching between different textures and even lighting. I mean, it's just weird how this game, like, certain elements of this game look really good and other elements just look absolutely horrible and perform horribly, and it's because of the limitations of the game engine. Like, even right now, it's like the game's lagging all over the place. What's going on? Like, I'm getting super nervous that now the game is going to start not looking good. Oh, come on. Alright, we'll get him down to the opposite end of the field. I just remembered I have to drive the other, the forager all the way over to the other side of the map. Okay. So we'll do that really quick. Or as quick as we can. At least this thing's pretty fast on the road. Oh, we gotta get him moved. I guess I will disconnect that since I don't need it. We're gonna need the cutter head, which is over at the biogas plant. I was going to do some of the, the forklift missions, but I don't, we're using our time too efficiently here. Driving pieces of equipment all around the place. So tomorrow, on Saturday, I will probably have I will probably put this video live after I get back, but think of me tomorrow morning as you're watching this video. I'm actually going to be meeting somebody who is interested in purchasing my dad's van. We're supposed to We're supposed to meet at the title office to transfer the title in the morning. I'm assuming he'll just meet me down there, and then that'll be that. And it's kind of bittersweet for me because I know for a long time I'd always wanted my dad to sell his van. He's got this big, huge like Ford conversion van, and I always kind of wanted him to get something smaller, and he just never did because he always loves van. You know, he was a van man, I guess, and just you know, never wanted to get rid of it, and so you know, in a way, it's like I'm glad, and in another way, I'm sad. You know, and it is what it is, and I'll be dealing with that tomorrow. So yay, I guess. I'll just be glad to get it over with because it'll just be one less thing that I'm gonna have to worry about, and you know, just glad it'll be over with. So as hard as it is, you know, it's just like I want to get in, get out. Like here's the old title. let's move on quickly and be done with it. Oh yeah, we gotta move him out. Whoa. Okay. So I will drop this off. Pick that up, fold it up. And we will be ready to rock and roll here with this guy. Okay. We're going to take this over to the biogas area. This is what I'm going to have, I think, working on offloading the chaff. The semi-trucks always work really well at this. Do we have... Ah! Great. How much barley do we have? So I might have to just drop everything. Oh my god, we got barley! Okay, so where do we get great demands for barley? Please say the mill. No! Barley. Please, mill. Grain elevator. Mill! Oh wait. So if we double that... It's gonna be like, well, it's gonna be, oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. Got a great demand. Okay, course play. Load at start. We'll try to get this done as soon as we can. We'll have a bunch more money. And we will either be able to purchase new fields or buy new equipment. I almost think that buying a larger tractor with a bigger cultivator is going to be a bit more important. We're just going to get up here. Let's see. Oh, no. Grain to mill. Start from nearest waypoint. Barley, drive the course. Off you go. You the same, my friend. We are gonna make so much money. Oh man, we're gonna make so much money, it's not even funny. Grain to mill. Nearest waypoint, and wait. Barley. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Sorry about that, guys. I had a phone call. That was kind of an unexpected phone call, but that's good. That's all right. And actually, it was the guy that wants to buy my dad's van. So I was just talking about that. All right, let's get out here because we are gonna need to. Let's just move this like over here somewhere. Slow down. Okay. Okay, no course loaded. We need grain to mill. Barley, start at the nearest waypoint. Okay. Don't run over me. Okay, let's get him out of the way. Little Dutes Agro Star. I just love the way these tractors look. I'm sorry, I kind of like these older looking tractors. This is a really cool looking tractor. I would love to have one. Okay, anyway, stop screwing around. Just delete that one. Grain to mill. Come on, brain. Allow me to hook. Ah! It's right there. Okay. Is it grain to mill? Barley, and we will drive the course. Where's he going? Now he's turning around. Please don't get stuck on anything. And you are. Okay. Alright. Try this again. I'm sorry, I like chewing gum in your guys' ears. It's like so rude. Okay, so is this the first truck? I think this is the second truck. Or I don't know, maybe it is the first truck. See how much money we're going to get off of this. 20,000, 15,000, 20,000, you think? Oh, darn it, I forgot to bring in a bottle of water. Oh, what do we get? Oh, I totally didn't look. How? I think it was like 25,000, wasn't it? Okay, he's coming. Oh, this part of the field is ready to harvest. Of course, it's not really going to matter because all my harvesting trucks are all being used. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess that was the first one. All right, let's pay attention this time. Bradham 73. Here we go. $25,000. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna probably be up to 300,000 or 400,000 again. Let's see. I think. It's so neat, like seeing like the little course play symbols on the map. I can't believe we got another great demand. That's great. So I think after I get this episode done, I'm gonna order a pizza, and then I might end up working on my Millennium Falcon tonight and doing the last bit of work on it because I'm supposed to get my next pack probably within. If it doesn't, I don't think it came today. I was out earlier and I didn't see the box out there. But there's a slight chance it might get here tomorrow. If not, it's probably going to be like next Tuesday. Not really in like a super, huge hurry to get it or anything, but it will be here pretty soon. And, just looking forward to it, obviously. Come on. And then next month, I think we'll actually have. Let's see. Well, we'll get the current month. I guess sometime next week, and then next month, like May, I think the whole top will be finished. It's like, man, where, like, how am I? How is all this working? I can't like what we're at like ish like in the mid 60s and like it's mostly done, kind of, not really, but okay. So he's almost full. Okay. Well, while he's doing that, let's see. Oh, I just got out of it. We can actually do some of the pickup missions. Yeah, we're gonna easily beat a for $200,000. We might only get up to, well, once we get to, once we actually do the final sell, yeah, then we'll be, probably 5 to 600,000. I'm guessing. I'm hoping. Oh man, I forgot to fill this guy up. I know. I even said that in the last episode. I'm like, I've got to fill this tractor up. Ugh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so irresponsible. So I was having a problem where my mouse and my keyboard were like disconnecting all the time, and I'm starting to think that maybe I have a bad USB port and/or USB ports on my motherboard because I switched off the I switched everything yesterday, or no, 2 days ago, and no, maybe it was yesterday. I actually unplugged because literally either my mouse or my keyboard would stop working every 5 minutes, and I just was about ready to murder something. You know how it is. And so I just pulled everything out of my computer, and then I got 10 USB ports in the back of my PC. I think they're all I don't know, they might not all be USB 3, but for mice and keyboard, you don't need USB 3. USB 2 is just fine. Let's see, where do we gotta go? There we go. Ah, ta 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 ta! Oh, brother. Oh, shut it. The chickens are all laughing at me. They're all like, "Buck, buck, 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 buck." Okay. So we'll get a little bit of extra money doing this. How we doing? We still have 245,000 barley left to go. Okay, now we got to run down to the biogas plant. Oh, I think we can fill up there, can't we? I think we can. I'm gonna go to try to ramp the tractor. It's like extreme tractoring right here, guys. Are we gonna? Is there like a cliff up here? Well, that was less than impressive. If I were you guys, I'd be really disappointed. Really, there's no gas station down here. Okay, well. Didn't there used to be on... I'm pretty sure there used to be on the old Farming Sim map. Oh, well. Okay. Okay, so where do we have to take you? Way over there. Well, actually, we can go out this way. So we're up to 218,000. We're definitely going to be over 300,000. Just, I'd say probably greater. Well, I don't know if we'll get up to 350,000. Definitely over 300,000. And, you know, once we double that, I think we'll get up to, you know, 500 to 600,000 euro. We'll see. We'll find out. See how much money somebody's selling right now. So it's 16,989, so 17,000 basically. Oh, we got a gas station up here I can stop and get gas at. Like, have you ever seen like a front loader driving down the road with like a pallet and somebody's luggage on it? I never have. I've never seen that. Okay, we're gonna make a pit stop here. It's hilarious how we can just start teleporting the fuel directly into the fuel tank as we're moving, you know, right even before we've stopped. Okay. So, I'm uploading Subnautica right now, which will actually be out right before that. I think it's episode 5. I did 4 episodes of Subnautica like a long time ago, and so many people have been asking me about it lately. I decided to do it and you know, release some new episodes, and I'm actually like having a pretty good go at the series. I'm actually rather impressed. I really enjoy the game. You know, just trying to find everything and get everything built up. I really, really do like it. The only thing I don't like about it are that the maps are procedurally generated, which are kind of boring, to be honest with you, because the map's always the same. So, you know, whenever you restart the game, there is a little bit of variation to it. I mean, it's not exactly the same every time you play. The map is exactly the same, but the way certain items that you have to find and, you know, to be able to craft certain things are not always in the exact same, you know, positions. So that changes. Let's see here. Where is okay, so there's course play going down there. All right. Bing! Oh. Alright. So where do we have to go? You know what? I'm going to go down to that grain. Oh. I'm going to go down to the grain elevator. I have been meaning to go down there for I don't know how long. Dude's far as slipping. Why would it be slipping? What the heck? How does one even do this? Let's see here. That made it even worse. Oh, here. Why? Wait. I guess the, Huh, weird. Okay. Just have to make sure I didn't leave him out in the middle of the road, which I kind of didn't. Now we can back him in the garage. All right. Okay, let's just get in here. and get going down to the grain elevator. Yeah, 290,000. We still have some more left. And I can't fast forward time. I can't fast forward time until I get all the selling done. And we can send the train off. Oh, look at the canola. It's all nice and pretty yellow. I think it's beautiful. I wish we had canola around here. I remember flying into Germany one year, and I used to have a girlfriend in Germany. Anyway, I was flying in Germany, and I think I was flying over France, because I'm pretty sure it was when I was flying into Charles de Gaulle, and in Paris, or I think it's north of Paris, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, I remember seeing, like, the farmers would have, like, it would be, like, yellow, red, and yellow. Of course, those might have been tulips, because I do know that that's a bit, you know, growing tulips. I think they're tulips. Of course, it's probably, like, some other tractor that somebody doesn't know about, or knows about. Anyway, it's just really pretty. Okay. You are empty. You will drive of the now. Now, I'm going to have to keep an eye on that last truck because when it gets there, when it gets down there and it's done offloading, it's going to start driving away. I need to be there so I can run out and pull the lever. So he's telling the other Tatra Phoenix is telling me that the silo's empty. I know that it's empty. Ooh, we could buy these 2 fields and put them... How much do these cost? I don't know if I want to get tractors all the way down here, because I'm going to need to buy even more equipment for the field in order to do that. Actually, speaking of buying fields, I was just thinking about... Since Sosnovka is going to be coming with Farming Simulator 17, what I will probably do when the game is released is I'll probably do like a overview of Sosnovka in Farming Sim 17. It's probably going to be exactly the same, just to warn you right now. And then I will start up my new series in you know, on the new Farming Simulator 17 map. Now, somebody just the other day said, you know, please don't stop doing, you know, season, you know, please don't stop doing this season, you know, the Sosnovka map, when the new version comes out. Well, that kind of, like, defeats the whole purpose of progress. And I understand, like, you know, you think that it'll come to an end, but we'll get started on a new map, and it'll be just as awesome, or awesomer. What's the word? We'll have a lot of fun and on the new map, and some people don't like it because maybe their computer can't play the newer version, or their console. You know, there's some question as to whether Farming Simulator 17 is going to be coming out on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. At this point, I would have to guess that's a big no. Okay. We need to jump out, and where is the truck? Okay, jump out. Okay. 344,000. So we should be very close to 600,000, I think. Or we'll definitely be over 500,000. That I can tell you for sure. Okay, so where's this guy going? Behind the gas station. All right. I've been wanting to get this job done for like 90 episodes. Which is weird, because this is only, what, episode 52? There goes the train. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty cool. I always wanted to have, like, you know, be on a tractor that was fast enough to keep up with the train as it's driving away. I just never did. Okay, we have to go this way around the roundabout. Now let's not hit something and send our package here. What is this? Water? Bottled water? There we go. All right. Oh, no. I can't fast forward time until we get paid. Okay, so that said, we will stop you. And we are going to, let's see, how am I going to do this? Okay, so what I need to do, I'll just wait, I guess, here. Okay, this guy, I need to drive him. Come on. There we go. We need to drive him back over to the other side of the field. I guess we're going to have to wait until the next episode to... There we go, 222,000. So we got 571,000 euros. What should I buy? I don't know what to buy next. I don't know. Hopefully this episode was lag-free. I'm going to be really disappointed if it is not. If there is lag in the video that's not just like normal game engine lag. Because, yeah, last episode was like, I don't know what was going on. If I was having like weird read-write problems or what the problem was. Maybe I need to defrag my hard drive or something. I just used the drive for recording, so I don't know. I have been thinking about buying another solid-state drive. I haven't really looked at a terabyte solid-state drive here lately, but I will need to pick one of those up, or I might need to pick one of those up eventually. All right, well, let's see here. So this is field 13 to BGA, and I'll buy an offload off the Rostlamash Torum, the RSM 14.3. That's all set up. Well, I don't know why I'm going to the length to set that up anyway, because we won't need to until the next episode. All right. Well, I thought we were going to get to actually do some harvesting this episode, but instead we just made a bunch of money with the great demand. I guess I'll plant barley next, and then we'll shovel away any of the sugar beets, I think, that we have. Was it sugar beets we're growing? I'm pretty sure that it was. And we'll see you back for more Farming Simulator Gold Edition. As always, please don't forget to hit that like button. It helps me out tremendously. Please don't forget to comment. Please subscribe for this and many more videos. I'm Brad M73, and we will see you guys next time. I gotta clean off my Tatra what is this thing? The variant. Tatra See, it's all dirty. I can't even read it. We'll have to wash that next time. I'm Brad M73. Bye for now, guys.